everybody, and welcome to this online session, especially today, all about our postgraduate study here at the University of Glasgow's School of Social and Environmental Sustainability at the Dumfries campus. My name is Amy, I'm part of the team here, and I am absolutely delighted to be joined today by two of our current students. We have with us Suchi and we have Sophia here with us today. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It is so lovely to have you here. I wondered if you would be able to just introduce yourselves a little bit and tell us a little bit about who you are and what you're doing here at the school and on our campus. So, Suchi, shall we go to you first?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Amy. And hello, everyone. My name is Suci. I'm from Indonesia and I'm studying Masters in Environment, Culture, Communications at University of Glasgow, Dumfries campus. Thank you so much, Amy.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Sophia?
Yes, hi everyone. Well, my name is Sofia. I come from Mexico, and I'm currently a student in the program of sustainable tourism.
Awesome. Thank you so much, both. We have had so many questions sent in. So I think we'll just get straight to it with our very first question, which is a great one, which is, why did you choose to study your programme at the University of Glasgow? So obviously you're both doing very different things. Sophia, should we go to you first? Why did you choose your programme?
Okay, well, currently, the main focus that I had choosing my program was to help with a certain problem that tourism is facing, not only in my country, but worldwide. And when I was doing my research about which university to enroll to, University of Glasgow had literally the perfect courses for my program. So yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant to hear. That's really cool. And so you're looking at global tourism issues, aren't you?
Yeah, correct.
That's awesome. That's really exciting. And we'll definitely have to find out more about that in a little bit. But Suchi, how about you? Why did you choose your program?
Hi, so I chose this program because I've been always interested to study about the environment from multi perspectives. So I did a forestry in my high school and I did social science in my bachelor program. So for my master's program, I wanted to find something that combined these scientific backgrounds of mine with culture perspectives, and I find this program very relevant to what I'm looking for. So yeah, that's why I chose this program in the first place.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. Thank you so much. So, of course, I mean, Sophia, you've got tourism. Suchi, you've got environment. We've also at our school got education and we've got sustainable development as well. So, there's a really nice mix of these kind of four broad subject areas across the school, which is what I think is really interesting. But from your perspective, do you get much time with people on other programs or other subjects? Sorry, Sophia, I'll let you go first.
Okay. Okay. So actually, yeah. It's well, one of the things that also helped me a lot to get to know more people from different programs is definitely the accommodation in the university. All of my classmates, the majority of them are in a different program. And it's really interesting because when we get together to have dinner or just to hang out, we all engage with one another, and we can hear like from, as you said, like the different perspectives of the students.
That's awesome. That is so good to hear. Suchi, what about you?
Yes, I really like the way we study here because we manage to meet and study with the students from different programs as well. Because in this program, we can choose several compulsory courses, and also there is an elective course where like everyone in different programs can take that courses. So in the class, we can discuss with many students from with different perspectives and different viewpoints within the school. So in my one of my course, like environmental communications, there are also some students from different programs such as environmental monitoring and also environmental and risk management. So when the teacher assign us to be in small groups, and the group members will be so diverse from different backgrounds, So that way we can enrich our knowledge in this perspective.
That's so cool to know. That's brilliant. Thank you guys so much. And actually, our next question kind of links perfectly onto this one. So you both mentioned about doing a little bit of research before that you were looking for your program. One of the things we always get asked, and here's a brilliant example, is how did you find out more about the program? Is there any kind of hints or tips that you have for when you are doing research about this program or about the university, anywhere that people should be seeking advice or asking for help, or where's the best place to look for further research? So, Suchi, should we go to you first?
Sure. When I was applying for this master's program, I did a lot of research related to sustainability related fields because prior to this program, I work for an environmental organization in my country, and I feel like I'm interested in this field and I want to pursue a career in this field. So I was looking for a program that have this strong foundation of sustainability within it. And when I found out this school of social environmental sustainability, which also relates to what I looked for before, the combinations of scientific perspectives and also cultural knowledges, and the school is also related to the career that I want to pursue that mentions sustainability, and I didn't think twice, so I just applied for this program.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you so much. What about yourself, Sophia?
Okay, so well, in my case, one of my key factors to actually find out about this program was that this university was part of a previous program in Erasmus Mundus,
Yeah.
which is a scholarship that is a really good one. Unfortunately, at the time that I applied, my program, or the one that I was aiming for, had to stop, but they did encourage me to reach out to the universities to see if they have a course or a program that fit what I was looking for. So that's that's how I had like that direct link. So one of my tips will be to look into the scholarships that maybe
Mhm.
your government, or even online, because you do have a lot of options regarding scholarships. So look into the scholarships that you can be aiming for, and if the university it's linked directly to them, that's always like a really good like a really good fact about the
Yeah.
university, because it shows that they are open, and that they are actually able to help the students.
That is brilliant advice, absolutely. And something I should mention as well, on the University of Glasgow website, we actually have a whole system, like a scholarship search tool. So you can go on there, you can put on loads of different criteria like nationality or different programs that you're trying to go for, and the website will actually generate potential scholarships that you might be able to apply for that you'd be eligible for. So a really helpful bit of advice. Thank you so much. We have another question here. Okay, here we go. What has been your favourite part of the programme so far, and why? So we're still quite early in semester one, but do you have any favourite parts you'd like to share? Sophia, do you want to go first this time?
Of course. One of my favorite things about my program is that, well, of course, one, my teachers are really good with the subjects that they are teaching me, but they also always try to have another teacher, another professional, giving us at least one class. I definitely love that part because it gives the student like a different perspective on how they can actually use the program or the things that they are studying. So that's one of the things like I really like the most.
That sounds brilliant. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And Suchi, what about you?
Hi, this is a hard question. There are so many things I like about this program, but if you ask me, they would be the field trips because like when we study about several courses, and in these programs, the program structure try to provide us with a very comprehensive experience. So we don't only do classes in seminar form, but we also do some field trips for all of the courses in my program. For example, for my course, Cultural History of Animal, we did a field trip to Mersehead Nature Reserve. It's around 40 minutes from the campus. It's still in Scotland. So we learned about how the Scottish government are enhanced with some community trust to preserve these rare birds called wild geese in Scotland. So I think this is a very great way to learn from nature itself, because we are doing environment. So learning from nature is really helped me to, to gain more perspective and get a first-hand experience from through the field trips.
Yeah, well, that sounds amazing. And you've actually answered another one of our questions that we had coming up, which was all about, do you go on field trips? So I think we've answered two questions there in one, which is fantastic. So, I mean, that sounds like a great experience. And I know that, most of our programs, have so many elements of field work. I say most because our education programs are pretty much all fieldwork and placement. And, so there's a great mix, I think, on campus of the different types of experiences and opportunities you get, not just with the guest lectures as well, like you're saying, Sophia, but to actually get out into the field and into industry as well is really exciting. So thank you both so much. That's brilliant. I have a next question here, which is, how did you find the move to Dumfries? So moving to Dumfries or moving to Scotland, and often some people are a little bit nervous or not quite sure what to expect. Suchi, do you want to go first on this one?
Sure. My first impression of Dumfries felt like a peaceful and green place and full of natural beauty. And also the people are very welcoming. And I think this kind of environment is perfect for anyone who wants to study for any subjects, especially who wants to study about sustainability, because we will not only learn from the classes, but we will only manage to learn from the nature, also from the people, from the society, because in Dumfries, the society is a very not neat community, and there are also like many community activities that we can join in. So yeah, I think this is a perfect place for studying.
That's so great to hear that. Thank you so much. Sophia, what about yourself?
So I definitely fell in love with Dumfries at the first week that I was here. The moving was actually really easy for me, because, as I said before, I am staying at one of the university's buildings for accommodation. So they made the process super easy. They were always in contact with me whenever I had like a question or something. And I think they are really organized, because they definitely know how to manage like all the students incoming, no matter like if they are arriving earlier or actually before the date. Definitely I felt a little bit nervous, but with that support it helped me a lot. Like, it really is the process of moving into a whole new different country.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant to hear. Yeah, we have 3 halls of residences in Dumfries. So lots of different options for people. We've got one which is Dumfries Halls, which is like right next to the campus, and then we've got 2 in the town centre, which is Brook House and Laurie now. And they're literally, you get the bus, so you can walk up to the campus. It's a really lovely walk through the town and up to the campus, or you can get the bus as well. But yeah, lots of different options. And then we've got private accommodation as well as external kind of student associations, which are not affiliated with the university, but they are kind of student housing that you might want to look into as well. So lots of options here in Dumfries, but that's great to hear that you've had a really good experience when you got here. So thank you so much for sharing. Okay, we have a next question here. We talked about this a little bit already, but what's the student community like at the University of Glasgow? So specifically on campus, I think we're asking about here. What is the student community or the student atmosphere like on the campus? So Sophia, do you want to go first for this one?
Of course. Well, I feel like the community of students itself, they are really hardworking. Every time that I go into campus, there's someone doing research, doing homework. Of course, there's like other people that like not everything's work, of course. They are just like hanging out, grabbing like lunch. But the majority are really focused on the classes and what they are supposed to be doing. Basically, but that definitely encouraged me more to go ahead with like not leaving things up to the last minute. I definitely the spaces itself are really good for the students to gather, and to be able to whether talk about like any upcoming meetings, any upcoming classes, or any upcoming plans they have. It's really cozy during the winter season, definitely.
Nice. Oh, that's great. I mean, we have so many facilities on campus, don't we? We've got the student hub in the Rutherford McCowan building, which is 2 rooms. I've got study pods and tables and microwave and fridge and everything. And then we've got the postgraduate hub in the Maxwell House building, where it's just for postgraduate students or master's students. And they've got individual study pods, desks, printing, a kitchen, bathrooms as well. And then we've got all the kind of general kind of study spaces around both of those buildings. And then we've got our library on campus as well. So yeah, there's so many different places to, as you said, get on with the work and do some homework, but also just hang out and socialize a little bit as well with your friends. So I'm so glad that's been your experience. That's so great to hear. And Suchi, what about you?
Yeah, I find the student community atmosphere is very respectful here, and my friends are very friendly and very outgoing. Yeah, just what Sophia mentioned earlier, that like many students are full of ideas about what to do either outside of inside campus, and we just kindly share the informations to anyone so no one feel excluded because everyone is invited. And also there are some sports clubs in the library building. I mean, yeah, we have that building for a student center, including for library, sports club, and gym and everything. And there's some sport clubs that we can join. I joined a badminton club because that's the most familiar sport in my place in Indonesia, and I've really enjoyed it so far. And also I went to the gym, and the good news is the gym is free for the students and stuff, so I really love that. I'm very grateful for that.
That's a really good point to me, actually. Yeah, we've got our sports facilities and our gym on campus. For University of Glasgow students, it is completely free. So you can do all the classes you want, go to the gym, sports clubs. Badminton sounds so much fun, and all of it's for free. That's amazing. So that's so great to hear. And we've got our student union on campus as well, GUDU, the Glasgow University Dumfries Union. And they do all sorts of fun things, don't they? They have all these kind of events and quiz nights and careers days. Today on campus we had some visitors as well. We have some people coming along to help us out with some careers advice. So lots and lots of opportunities for people to get involved with on campus, which is so great. So thank you both so much for sharing. That's awesome. I think we've got time for one more question, and it's a big question. Okay, here we go. What advice would you give to prospective students applying to U of G? So if we put yourselves back in your shoes a few months ago when you were thinking about coming here, what were the things that you would want to know, or things that you think would be really helpful for anyone who's looking to apply, that you'd be able to give some tips or some advice? So Sophia, should we go to you first?
Of course. I think my main suggestion, or like the best thing that I can recommend to the upcoming students, will be to not be afraid to reach out to anyone. It doesn't matter if you actually don't know if you're sending it to the right person. they are still gonna direct you to the person that has the answer for you. So definitely do not be afraid of asking or like reaching over email. And I do recommend to do it over email because if you're an international student, most likely, sorry, you're not gonna have the same
Yeah.
time frame that they do.
Yeah.
So or just be patient and definitely do not be afraid to reach out.
Definitely. Brilliant advice. Always reach out. We're here to help and here to answer any questions that anyone might have. So fantastic advice. Thank you so much. And Suchi, what about you?
Yeah, so one of my main takeaways will be the same. Never hesitate to reach out because from my experience, I did reach out my program convener in 2022, like 1 year before I actually applied for this program. I sent an email to Dr. David Borthwick, and guess what? He replied to my email within days, and he
Yeah.
explained and answered all of my questions, which was very helpful and give me some clearer information about what things I should do ahead. And also, my second tips is be mindful about your application. Be very specific about things that you want to explain on your essays, like your experiences, working experiences, or organizational experiences. Like, make it very specific, no matter how small the scale is, and no matter how you think maybe small your role is. I think everyone will be very happy to know how passionate you are in this field rather than think that you should be a very big person. And maybe my third advice will be do not rush, take your time, and do everything once in one step at a time. And yeah, I wish you good luck for your application, and do not hesitate to reach out the alumni or the current students as well, and especially the alumni or the students from your home country. Maybe it's gonna be easier for you to talk with them. And if you're Indonesians, do not hesitate to reach me out. I'll be so happy to provide some feedback or answer your questions.
Oh, thank you so much. That's such wonderful advice. Thank you both. That's all we've got time for today. We've answered so many questions, but thank you so much. I know that people will, find that so helpful just to get a little bit of insight and a little bit of understanding about what life is really like here at the Dumfries campus in the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability. So thank you both so much. If anyone has any further questions or you'd like to find out more, you can find out lots of information and contact details. You can book a campus tour. You can watch some of our virtual reality 360 videos of the campus. All of that is available on our website, glasgow.ac.uk/Dumfries. So make sure and give that a visit as well and find out a little bit more about what we can offer here. So, thank you both again so much. It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. I'll say bye for now, and we very much hope to see all of our new wonderful applicants on campus very soon. But thank you once again. Bye for now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.